welcome to 2 Minute Business Tips. Your tip for today I like to call the Snowman Effect. Now everybody knows what a snowman looks like. You have a little ball at the top, a medium-sized ball in the middle and a large ball at the bottom. Now each of these represent a phase in your business. The bottom phase, the really big, chunky, ugly part of the snowman, is what I call the crisis phase. Now that's when it's chaos. Things are going incredibly wrong most of the time. Now let's face it, most of us are either there or we've been there quite a lot. Cash flow is poor, time's poor, you're not profitable, your customers are all over the place, you're all over the place, the phone constantly goes, you can never get to it, you always feel like you're behind. Does that sound familiar? Well, if that is you, then you're probably in the crisis phase. The middle phase is what I call the profitable phase. Things are going okay, you're profitable, you're ticking along nicely, there's not too much chaos in your life. Sometimes you dip down into chaos occasionally, but most of the time things are going alright, and that's generally the best most businesses will get to. The top of the tree, the snowman, the top of the snowman is what I call extraordinary. And if you're an extraordinary business, you've got it made. This is where we all dream of our business to be. Things are going fantastically, you're incredibly profitable, you've got flexibility, you've got time, you've got people approaching you to do joint ventures and all sorts of things because you're now seen as the master of what it is you do as a business. Now that's what we should all be striving for. Now unfortunately, most of us are never going to get there. It's very difficult, and there's only a handful ever that really get to the extraordinary phase. But there are a lot of people that can really get close to it, and if that's you, if that's where you want to be, you need to recognize where you are in each of these three and work towards getting yourself out. Am I in the crisis phase? Is it chaos hell? And how do I get out of there to get myself to the middle phase? Once I'm in there, how do I stay there and not drop into the chaos phase and make it a business that is pretty decent and pretty generally good? And how do I go from there to making it extraordinary? Now it's the little 5% at the top that'll make it extraordinary, but very, very hard. So let's work on getting you out of the crisis phase, or at the very least keeping you in the profitable phase. And let's work together on making you a great business. This is Jules, and thanks for listening to 2 Minute Business Tips.